while?
No. What is this, 1980s where I'm envisioning the porn happening in my head? I gotta see it. I want to see it with my eyes. Welcome to episode 47 of Not Your Mom's Podcast featuring Dev and
Skee.
Chrome to your dome.
Starting off. We're doing backwards there.
Starting just like this.
Okay.
Would you rather be the main character of an Amazon Prime series?
Ooh.
I'm talking Reacher, maybe Invincible.
Keep going.
Or would you rather have your own Netflix series original, but you're only guaranteed one season?
Ethical Prime. Because Prime, as long as the show is pretty good, it's going to get renewed for a couple of seasons.
Fact, you can sign like a 5-year contract.
Like, look at Alan Richardson. Fallout apparently just got approved for a third season.
Saw that.
Production for season 2.
Yup. Fact.
Apparently, Once Upon a Time is still going.
Once Upon a Time.
Not Once Upon a Time. They have their own spin-off Lord of the Rings show.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Not the prequel. There's another one.
Okay.
That they did their own version where they look like dog. It's on season 3.
And it's doggy?
The storyline was just dog shit to me.
I need to watch it.
I watched the first episode of my mom when it came out back in like 2022.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't catch our attention. But when I was watching Lord of the Rings season 2 for the prequel, they said season 3 was coming out. I was like, it's still going on.
I gotta watch it. I gotta try it out.
I know I'm gonna have to retry it, but it didn't catch our attention. I'm like, it's still got 3 seasons going. Well, yeah. So, with Prime, you're guaranteed to get at least a couple seasons.
That's true. Because on Netflix, man, you might get I've seen so many good, at least what I thought was good Netflix original shows, and they just get wiped after one season.
No, one that got turned to a limited series that shouldn't have been. I can't remember the name of it now, but it was that apocalypse show where the kid would go on a skateboard with a katana.
What?
Oh,
bro, I watched this show on Netflix. It was literally called End of the World. It was about this kid, like this boy and this girl. Kid like gets in a car accident. His family hates him, whatever. He meets up with the girl, and they just go around traveling, doing like whatever they want, and they're like in middle school or something. Oh, this is a great season 1. Never came back for season 2. Never got renewed.
I'm trying to think of the name of the show. Gosh, I can't remember. It was an apocalypse show, but mainly the kids were running stuff. But the one kid go around with a katana on his backpack.
Damn.
It came out like in 2019. Great first season, then they canceled it.
Did it have powers or something?
No, it's just apocalypse.
Damn. I remember he was just a regular kid.
Yeah.
Huh.
I forget the name of the show. Gosh.
Man, there was a show, Sense8?
No.
It was called Sense8. I think I could totally be wrong, but I remember in college my roommate put me on it. Thought it was a great show. I started watching the first few episodes, but then he was like, yeah, season 2 got canceled, and I guess fans made such an uproar about it being canceled, they had to make a season 2. Like, they forced Netflix to make a season 2, or people were like, nah, I'm gonna off myself if you don't.
I wish HBO would listen to us when we said to cancel this season 8.
Damn. I still haven't gotten it. Everyone I talk to has that same thing. They're always like, Game of Thrones.
We all signed a petition on Twitter. I think it was like 3 million signatures. They still say no. But
you can't. It's already out. Like, what is there to do? Like, I already have your
rewrite the ending.
Rewrite the ending is crazy.
That's what the petition was for.
Would you watch it?
They rewrote the ending.
Damn. Okay. Well, Game of Thrones, you heard them.
That's not happening. We gotta deal with House of Dragon now. Which still got nowhere.
I mean, I like House of Dragon.
No, it's a good show. I'm saying it still got nowhere. We're still not at war yet. It's the same thing again. We're still stuck at preparing for war. Wait,
is that okay? Is that how Game of Thrones ends?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, careful now. Yeah, get to your crumb to your gnome now. We're about to spoil the end of the show for me.
Yeah. Well, you had.
Yeah, I know. I got time.
6 years.
It's been months.
No, it's all since the show came out.
Oh, yeah. Well, I wasn't on that back then.
Yeah. But Chrome to you though, would you rather get $10,000 a month for life or a $15 million payout if you bowled a 300?
What?
Yeah.
$10,000 for life every month. That's my life. Or $15 million if I bowl a 300. 10,000. What? What? This is guaranteed money. Do you know what I'm doing if I'm getting 10K a month? Nothing for the rest of my life. Nothing. I'll be jet skiing, going to the gym. At that point I'll buy my own Wawa, okay? And Chick-fil-A. And then I'm sponsoring my own sauce brand. I'm starting a production company. Probably sponsoring my own OnlyFriends. Like, I'm doing everything. What? If I bowl a 300? Brother, I've gotten to like a 254. That's the highest I've ever gotten. No. One of these is conditional. One of these is a guaranteed 10K bag. No. Ask a better question. That's crazy. What do you mean?
Come on, close to your dome, buddy. Your turn.
That's crazy. Chrome to your dome. Would you rather find out right now that you have a superpower, like a secret superpower you never knew you had? Maybe you know what? Your superpower is the strongest man in the world. Mm-hmm. I think it's fucking useless. Or would you rather you have to choose between turning into a vampire, a werewolf, or if you choose between turning into a vampire, a werewolf, or be the strongest man in the world, what would you choose?
Now, when you say strongest man in the world, are we just talking about Olympic strength, or are we talking?
I'm talking ungodly amounts of strength just for no reason.
Ungodly amount of strength.
Why?
How much I love fantasy characters, I don't care for those two. Because I told you my dream is to be the special ops.
But it's useless. Like,
no, it's not.
You're not invincible. Niggas can still shoot you.
I'm gonna go John Wick with super strength.
But John Wick is like fast and agile.
Yes, I can get to that point. Remember, Hulk is actually fast when if you think about it. Hulk's actually fast. The man can run.
I mean, well, yeah, because he's so strong, I guess.
The whole body. I train my body the right way with super strength, bro. I'm running through cars. I'm picking up cars. I'm going to other countries where they need me to drop down and do a ground smash from 100 feet in the air. I'm destroying everything. You woke up my anti-hero era. Thank you. That's all I needed. Super strength. As a vampire or werewolf, I gotta deal with either vampires hunting me, or if I'm werewolf, or if I'm vampire, werewolves hunting me. Because eventually, there's gonna get to a point to where maybe I'm a vampire, right? And I gotta disappear from the family, because then it was sunlight, because all the sunlight, whatever.
Yup.
And I gotta deal with hunters and all that. Then from a werewolf, I still gotta deal with, if it's like Teen Wolf shit, I gotta deal with maybe my next girlfriend, being part of a fifth line of werewolf hunters. She may love me, but I gotta deal with grandpas that's still crazy as bad shit. That says, if I see a werewolf around me, I will put his head right next to the door.
Yeah, okay. Yes. I mean, I think I would probably choose vampire, because they have their own little set of powers and you get to live for basically ever. Yeah. Versus, I don't know, super strength it feels so useless in real life.
I understand how you feel about that, buddy.
Because you can't do nothing with it.
For me, I just make sure to do something crazy enough where I get recruited to like some Suicide Squad type shit.
But we don't have that.
They might. If I have super strength, there's powers everywhere else.
So you're saying you think in real life, like in real life, there's special humans with special.
If this was real,
he said potentially,
and I just told how happened with super strength, that means there's at least 8 billion more people that have some type of power.
I don't know about 8 billion.
At least 3 billion. We'll say at least 3 billion.
I would say y'all got to be a special case. There might be about like 10 of y'all.
I'm just saying, it's going to be at least a good million people that still have the ability to. Which is going to start getting meta humans training. Then it's going to start doing that. And
yeah, because
going to build a squad. And I'm going to make sure we're going to captain that motherfucker.
Okay.
We're going to run raids.
So we're going to run raids in real life.
It doesn't recruit you.
I just think about the fact that like all the superhero things I watch, it always starts as a kid. How come it can't start in your late 20s?
It's called catching the break.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That was a good spin.
Mm-hmm.
Good spin.
Yeah.
All right, Chrome to my dome. What's up?
Yeah, Chrome to your... Oh, yeah, I've been cooking this one for a while.
I think I was excited.
Chrome to your dome. Would you rather, be isekai into an anime verse, but you were deaf and mute, but you had all the abilities you needed to become the most OP character in the anime verse?
Mm-hmm.
Or would you rather get sent to the Marvel universe, train with Spider-Man and get all his powers, but you're blind?
First, for those of you who don't know what an isekai is, it's a genre of anime where you get reincarnated into another world and you're typically like the most OP character there. Now, would I rather be isekai into another world where I'm blind?
No, deaf and mute.
Deaf and mute.
You can't hear shit. And
unnecessary on that second part. So uncalled for. That was so uncalled for. Would I rather be deaf and mute, or would I rather be trained by Spider-Man in the Marvel universe, but I'm blind?
Yes. Basically, you're Daredevil with Spider-Man abilities.
Here's the thing. I would love to see Mary Jane, you know? Like, I need to see...
I mean, technically, doesn't Max see all the women he's slept with?
No, like... I need to see her, though. Like, I need to see... I gotta put eyes on Zendaya. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm... I got to. I need to see Gwen Stacy. I gotta see it. If I can't see it, it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, me envisioning and meeting with Professor X just to get an image of her in my head, it's not enough. It's not enough. I need to see it.
Well, I'm just, what you could though. You could see with an X-Men and then have X see some visuals, some every once in a while.
No, what is this 1980s where I'm envisioning the porn happening in my head? I gotta see it. I want to see it with my eyes. I'm a superhero and I can't see, bro. That's lame. I would rather have every other ability in this isekai and just be deaf and mute, because then I bet you one of my abilities is just you can read my mind. Or maybe I could just project my thoughts into somebody else.
Oh, you still haven't seen Movie Fantasy, have you?
Nah.
That's what Buddy does.
What, just project his thoughts?
Because what happened was, so he's the OP character, but the goddess was pissed off at him when she brought him into the world. She said, you know what? Just because I don't like you, I'm taking away your speech. So he can speak every language except for human.
That's tough.
So he learned how to do pop-up bubbles for people to actually read it. It's cool as shit.
That is pretty dope.
But yeah, the lady can't talk. So like that one time someone asked him like, why can't you speak? And he said, I can't speak human. Like, what you mean? He tried to speak human. It sounds so dilated. It goes, it's a weird ass sound.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would much rather have something like that, because then I can still see. I don't really need to hear. I guess it's whatever. I'd never listen to music again. I guess, but like,
You can feel the rhythm.
Not the same. Not too much on disabled people, but it's just not the same. It's not.
I can see it now. You hear the campfire, the big boss raid, and everybody just dancing, and everybody just
No.
They're like, so your wife's like, hey, how you feel? You feel the music?
Because and to me, I'm already like, in this life, I'm black with no rhythm, right? I used to play music. I used to sing music. Still don't have rhythm like that. Could you imagine if I'm deaf and I feel the music, still ain't got no rhythm? I would look at you like, nigga, you are feeling the vibration. That's all you have to go off of, and you ain't got no rhythm. Leave.
You know, it'd be funny. If I got it's got it with you, and it's be like, why is your friend look so sad? You know we come from another world, right? Yeah. He was a musician back then. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, he danced with no, he still can't dance.
No. It'd be embarrassing, bro. Actually embarrassing.
Not gonna lie, I'll probably do as much as I can to piss you off once a day, just so I can hear you.
No, because knowing me, but I've always thought like the idea of losing my voice is totally fine for a period of time, because I could just annoy the hell out of people. I would just be poking people and writing that. I swear to God, I've seen them everywhere. I'd be like, F you, crumble it up, toss it at you, and you're like, oh, you open it. I did all that work just to get a fuck you from you. Yeah, you did. Like, I would love to just annoy the hell out of people being silent. I would love it. But I never thought about what mute people sound like, because they're called mute, right? So I was like, but they can make noise. It's just not
syllables.
Pleasurable.
Yeah. Listen, I know me. I make sure to fish you off to the point where you would make sense,
bro.
Just to be a dickhead.
And all I can think of in my head is like in Tom and Jerry, whenever anything happens to Tom, he gets injured. He's like, ah, like he started screaming. That's what I think of. I just think somebody would cause me so much pain. Like I'd just scream and it wouldn't even sound human.
I'd probably be dying too hard on the battlefield.
Sound awful.
They're like, are you not serious right now? I'm sorry. Please go heal death, please.
Like this guy, who is he, bro? Oh man, walking to episode 47, man.
I knew that question would throw you off so bad.
Awful, bro. Awful. This guy's a menace. There's so many people, bro. Man, you know who else is a menace to society, though? That boy Ken Carson.
Bro, I saw that. That was funny.
Literally, I had that
said that to me. I was like,
I had that exact thought. Listen, Sydney Sweeney, right? She posted whatever on her Instagram. It was a post, right?
Yeah.
And he said, "Happy Mother's Day." She was like, "I'm not a mother, but thank you." And he was like, "I mean, I can change that." And I thought, bruh, that's my line. That's my line.
That half-court shot was crazy.
Bro, just from out of nowhere.
He had the first part, and then he could have spun it with something, but he said, "I'm gonna make you a mother, sir." We had the fast break, and then he decided to pull up from 30-footer.
Like, bro. And you know what's sad? The first thing I thought of was that TikTok I sent you with all the prawn stars on it. And I started like reading the comments, and it was talking about how so many prawn stars used to not do interracial scenes.
Oh,
and I was like, why not? And they're like, they don't want to ruin their demographic. And I was like, ruin their demographic? Like, bro, what? I didn't know it was that deep.
We gotta think about the real gooners, right? If they see one of us on there with extra girls,
yeah, they can't
be like, "Why is he doing this to my love?"
They can't relate.
Yeah,
they can't relate. They can't keep up. To my love, it's crazy.
Hey, you know some of them gooners like that, boy.
Sick, bro. In other news, man, something we can relate to, kind of. Florida man, story of the week. There was a Florida man who has been arrested after he was found having not one, not two, but three. That boy hit a 3-piece on the wives, bro. He had 3 wives in 3 different counties. I don't know. Like, one woman is just enough. One woman is genuinely enough.
But how they explained it in the article is basically he did it smart, but it was still a stupid plan.
I mean, duh. Like what?
He planned it. He found out that all 3 of them had got divorced from their husband and they have kids. So they were going to either get alimony or child support out of it, all 3 of them.
Right.
Like, the fact that he planned that around that time is crazy work. Like,
I just like, brother, get a job. Because it said he was unemployed, yes. Right? It's like, first, I have so many questions. Like, first off, if you put all this planning and scheming into an actual job, a business, you could do amazing things. Second, why are white women so susceptible? Like, I can't tell if y'all love niggas or if y'all hate them. Like, bro, this man is unemployed. What kind of game is he spitting?
I told you, bro, it's that project mentality. They love a lot of women. I can say a lot. Certain women, I'll say certain. I don't want to get killed. Certain women love projects.
Mm-hmm.
He's a perfect project. He's unemployed, trying to get himself back together. It's a perfect project for them.
But what is the game he is spitting to these women to not only be in a relationship, to also propose to these women? I don't know if there's a wedding ceremony. Has he had 3 weddings? Is it just like they're all eloping every time? Like, it said married to 3 women in 3 different counties. Married.
Well, I'm gonna say St. John's. I was offended.
That's close to home for you.
Yes.
Yeah. That's that county you said is better than this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hurt feelings.
That's tough. I just think it's wild. Like, bro, the game he has to spit had to be like Wilt Chamberlain, like levels of game, like talk no jutsu levels of game to be getting. He's trapping these women, and it said he got arrested on like charges of, I guess, polygamy. I didn't even know it was a thing.
Yeah, it was. It didn't say polygamy. It said something else, but it's similar to polygamy. And then it was one other thing. It said it was 2 of the charges. I forget what they're called.
I just think that's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, rather finesse 3 women getting alimony.
Did get a real job. Didn't get a real job.
Crazy work.
People really do be doing like crazy relationship stuff. There was a guy I seen this post earlier this week about the guy that caught a marlin while doing OnlyFans content.
That was wild.
Bro,
That's wild.
The Florida men are wild. So I sent Skee this post. It was a guy, he was on an air mattress, floating in the middle of the ocean with his girl, and they're making content on the mattress. And in the middle of it, they reel up a marlin. Now, at first, I thought it was a real marlin, but I read all the comments and they were saying that I guess they killed the marlin beforehand and they just kind of like posted up with it.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't real at all. But I was like,
aww.
Yeah, which makes it way less cool.
Dang it.
But like,
I was gonna say that's some real Florida man shit, but never
probably
mind.
the most Florida man I've ever seen in my life. Like, first off, why did y'all want to hook up in the middle of the ocean?
Well, one, you see the demographic.
What?
2, I believe that I wouldn't say it was probably her idea, but he couldn't afford a boat.
They had a boat.
No, they were on an air mattress though.
But the boat was filming them.
But what I'm saying though, they probably could have done it on a boat. And then he said, let's spice it up a little more and do it on the air mattress.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If I was scrolling the hub, which we can't do in our state, if I was scrolling the hub and I saw a video that said getting, like, I don't even know what you would like
getting, it's probably getting railed on a mattress in the middle of the water, long ass title. Be like,
what?
I'll probably just click on this for the interest. Like,
it'd be like getting railed above Bikini Bottom. Like,
I'll probably just click on this because the crazy title. And then once I realized what exactly was going on, I just report it.
I don't know about report it because I mean,
I probably would just be thrown off. And I'd probably just close the app, go to sleep, and just think about what I just saw.
I'd be like, okay, like I would watch it. I would watch. I'm not gonna lie, but like,
no, I probably get 30 seconds in, realize that they're actually in the ocean, and just turn it off.
It's just the fact that this man really made a video like that. Like, I can't. If one of my boys told me like, yo, I just hooked up with my girl in the middle of the ocean, I'm like, oh, where are you? Like on a yacht? And he was like, nah. I'm like on a cruise. He'd be like, nah. I'm like on a jet ski, nah. On an air mattress, nigga. What? What are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing?
Yeah, see, I couldn't watch it because partly me, I just keep praying that it busts on me.
Nah, it's crazy.
That's why I said I couldn't watch it. So I just be hoping the whole time, just please bust.
Yeah, but see, they were saying that you knew the marlin was already dead because they're like, have you ever seen a video of a marlin like jump out the water and like when it fights and stuff? And I was like, yeah, facts. Because when they jump out the water, they be soaring. They be like,
he would have killed his ass.
They be going crazy. And I'm like,
he would have killed his ass.
I'm like, and a marlin versus an air mattress? Marlin, like what? So yeah, that was kind of disappointing when they killed it beforehand. But Florida men are going crazy these days. They're literally doing anything in 2025.
Pretty much.
Anything at all.
We got 2 Florida man events, so one week is beautiful.
Facts. Hey, we got a DC event though. As soon as I posted about,
oh yeah,
bro, there's a brunch spot in DC.
Spoiling children.
Yeah, to a degree I've never seen. They made it like a VIP section for kids, complete with the little rope section, the little red rope. They got like VIP drinks for kids, right? And it's just like, it's kind of encouraging and reinforcing the behavior that we get as adults when you go out to the clubs, trying to get VIP, bottle section, all that stuff. And I was like, man, why? First off, I'm probably not going to take my kid there. Because, for what? But like, this the kind of behavior y'all trying to like encourage the youth with?
They're going to be so spoiled by the time they get to 18. It's going to be horrible.
Where they got, what, sparkling apple juice and charcuterie boards?
With no Chuck E. Cheese, and that'd be it.
Chuck E. Cheese. You ever been to Ollie Koalas?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's just like Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that place still exists anymore. Dave and Buster's, when you get a little bit older, like you might graduate from Chuck E. Cheese.
You go Chuck E. Cheese, Adventureland, and Dave and Buster's, then main event.
See, but I know Adventureland isn't everywhere.
That's
Adventureland is like a cool water park.
Oh yeah,
Now you said main event. I don't know if that's everywhere either though.
Yeah, part of it, Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, Dave and Buster's at the graduation, then you make it to Epic Universe, you know what I'm saying? Universal Studios, you know what I'm saying? And Wild Adventures, theme parks type shit, you know what I'm saying?
Wild Adventures only Wild Austin.
Next, I mean that place is cool though.
So as someone who works there, I know.
You work there?
Yeah, I worked everywhere in college, bro.
This guy, I swear every episode is a new job.
Yeah, I worked there for like 5 months, and then once I came home for the summer, they they terminated me. It didn't tell me nothing.
Damn.
And I was so pissed off. I said, I ain't coming back. That's when I started working at JCPenney.
What's like the crazy? Damn.
You said a crazy thing that happened at
Wild Adventures, yeah.
Let me think. Really, it's really just the rush hours we have. So the park opens at 9 a.m. and then about right at lunchtime, everybody comes to the park and they hit the first concession. You don't really think about that first concession stand hits everybody.
I mean, I would imagine people go like the best one of the most convenient, like.
Yeah, everybody comes in there, bro. You run through so much popcorn, pretzels, and
is that what you were doing? Were you?
No, I was in the warehouse. But what I didn't realize until after I started working there, if you are a warehouse worker, you are a substitute for a cashier.
You did tell me that before. I do remember talking about that.
Yeah, I didn't find it out until afterwards because I thought I was just going to work in the warehouse, and so I skipped cash handling training with my homegirl. I left and came back. Which I should have stayed because I probably wanted my speed tick less than everything. But yeah, I found out later on I was supposed to stay for cash handling training. I said, well, they didn't tell me this shit.
Bro, see, jobs are like that. Like the company I work for right now, I get it because I'm a manager, so they like kind of feel me to do everything. But like other associates, they might get hired for one thing, but then the job will be like, yeah, well, we need you over here, so we'll train you over here. Right. And then people are like, but I signed up for this. And they're like, nah, you are an associate of the company first before you are whatever this role is over here, this role is over there.
Yeah, that's how Law Venture was so basically what it was, bro, when you're in a warehouse, all you're doing is restocking and then you're redoing inventory for all the food locations. And then you're just praying that you get from your 8 to 3 shift without someone calling the radio and saying, hey, we got someone missing at such location.
Yeah.
We need one of your guys to come through. And then you're just staring at each other. Whose turn is it?
But the rock, paper, scissors it. No, the other side.
That shit. That was the worst part, working the shifts. You just be hoping from 8 to 3, nobody calls you. And then sure enough, it gets to 1:30. We need one of you guys to come up here. Fuck me. And they're like, hey, where's Ty? Fuck.
I'm like, no, why me, bro?
Like, you went, bro, you didn't go yesterday. I know.
Nah, I would probably mess something up on purpose. That way they never send me again.
Nah, I'm too prideful. I gotta do my job right every time.
Nah, when it comes to cash, I used to hate working the cash register anywhere. Like I worked at Wendy's one time.
Yeah.
And somehow I showed the drawer $20 and I had no idea how I did it. And like, well, we had $20 when we started, but at the end of your shift, there was no, like, we were missing $20. I was like, man, here. I ended up paying them $20. Hate working cash register.
Well, I didn't even have that problem with Wild Adventures, but JCPenney, because we went through so much, it took us a minute to count our drawers just to make sure, because we had to make sure you were off by a certain number. What was it? You had to go through. It took a hot minute to clear them drawers out.
Yeah, I do not miss that level of.
But I would just say with Wild Adventures though, it's just when the rush hours.
And I would never have thought of a rush hour at a theme park.
Yeah, no, it's around 12. We're usually from 12 to 2. If you're at the first concession stand where everybody can buy their souvenir drink, that's the worst spot. And then the pizzeria gets stupid around lunchtime.
Damn.
Like that shit is wrapped around. So I think it was like 6 rows of waiting, 6 waiting rows. Then you get people outside the motherfucker.
No,
that bro. And I worked at pizzeria, I think, one time. Dog, I thought I was gonna die. It was so many people coming through that bitch.
That would piss me off. That would piss me off.
But yeah, there was that location. Then I did the chicken spot. No, actually, I didn't do chicken spot. I did another one. I did another spot. I did a couple of spots. But I just know pizzeria, that joint was crazy.
Nah, that would piss me off. I do not miss working food. I do not miss working cash register, all that stuff. Nah, good on that.
Yeah, the coolest part was just learning like all the like what goes into like the soda machines. And then I found the truth to the freestyle machines. I was so sad.
What does that mean?
You know the freestyle, the freestyle machines they have like
the ones where you put
is actually all it is just a big ass bag of syrup.
How does it choose when you choose?
Oh yeah, but the freestyle machine, how it actually works is it's a big ass bag of corn with the high fructose corn syrup that's flavored a certain way. And I guess the way they plug into the machine knows from the dispensers which flavor to put in there for you. And that's how it does it.
That's crazy. I've never seen the inside.
So technically, it's not really Coke. It's whatever formulas is in there.
So it's just making the thing right there for whatever.
Off that big ass bag of corn syrup.
Which is crazy because there's like, I don't even know how many combos of drinks you can make.
Like 40 flavors probably per machine if it works correctly.
Probably more than that because there's different variations.
I'm just saying at least 40 though.
Yeah, like I would say at least 100 honestly.
Yeah, probably.
That's crazy. I never knew that.
Yeah, just the machine knows. I guess it's probably something with the nozzles that. Well, not the probably like a. I would probably say it's probably like a bottle attached to it that switches it to what it needs to be.
Because I always thought it was like a. Because regular fountain machines, whenever you grab a drink, the boxes of that syrup for that thing is there. So there might be 8 or 9 of them.
Yeah.
So I always thought like for that giant, I always thought for that thing, it was just like connected to the back with all of those there, like that.
Yeah, nah, it's a big ass. It's like a 5-10 pound bag.
Yeah,
it's a big ass bag.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it's like I think it was like 5-10 pound bag. What I was looking, I was like, what the hell is that? When I had to do with my first delivery with it, I was like, bro, what is this? Like, oh, bro, that's the freestyle machine. I said, what?
Yeah.
And then I went to the restaurant that had freestyle machine. I said, oh my gosh. I said, so it's not. I said, that just threw me off when I went home. Went back to my dorm. I was like, that's not real Coke.
The brother was cooked. He's like, what did I just drink?
Yeah, that's really just a rush hour. That was the worst part of this. When we got them rushes and then someone would call out and I had to go leave the warehouse. And I had a full warehouse day. I was so happy.
Yeah, I bet. Hey, but you get into it this week?
Just got Monday game on Sunday, pretty much. Oh, then I finally start working. Yes.
Yes, sir. That boy got blessed with a job.
Yes, I was laid off in April. Been applying for jobs and then finally got an insurance job. Passed the state exam, so now getting my license ready. Yeah, I can start working finally as an insurance agent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I went to the Springs on Thursday. I went to Jenny Springs. That was cool. Bought some new water shoes. I'm about to go again. Maybe once or twice this week.
Oh, those are water shoes you wearing right now?
Yes, sir.
I thought so.
Yeah. So, I swam down the entire Jenny Springs, and then I told my mom about it afterwards because she's like, you know, it's mating season. And I was like, yeah. But I didn't see any gators, so it's fine. I survived. I want a shirt that says I survived Jenny Springs. Anytime I survive like something that could be dangerous, I want to get a shirt that says that. It'd be like, I survived Jenny Springs. I survived driving in Jacksonville. It could be like, I survived Latinas, you know. I survived light skin, you know, just, you know, it's a t-shirt that says I survived whatever.
I can't wait to get that t-shirt.
Because we're out here living for real. But hey, thank y'all for tuning into episode 47. When y'all see this, episode 46 is going to post a little bit later because we had some technical difficulties, but you guys are going to get 2 episodes this week, so tune in to that.
Every villain is
light skin.